Do it live.
Like right here.
Fuck it. Do it live.
What did it taste like?
Saltiness, actually.
I'm so glad I called.
This is why you should go to Patreon.
All right, so sorry for the delayed start. We had a little bit of a technical difficulties. For some reason, Restream was not streaming to the YouTube side of things. So we are back. We are obviously live, and if you see two streams right now, this the one with the 12 people in it watching right now, that's the stream stay in. Because Restream wants to be a dick bag right now, and
I thought we were going down some kind of weird stream crossing scenario going on here. Like, I'll pull my PP out if that's what we're doing.
You any day there, Bran.
Like, I'm ready,
like, Billy.
Yeah. Honestly, see Billy and I cross streams and have a little sword fight. What a way to start the show! I mean, I'm in good spirits now. Thank you, Billy.
No problem, buddy.
All right, so real quick. Reason why we're doing restream, we're going to be restreaming to Twitch and Periscope just in case YouTube's fucking shit starts fitting this channel. We got more ways you can fucking watch us. So we have right here.
Who do we have, Johnny?
We got Grampy Lobster, which
I've got a nipple clamp for Billy.
That's not good. I will never use it.
Think about Billy every time I use that.
I hope
I would
not.
never use it with anyone but me. You want to hear that last part?
That is true. I did have to explain to my doctor where the bruising came from.
Wow.
Tell your doctor to stop kink shaming.
Yeah, really. Shit, Bill, you don't know. Maybe he wanted to hear about it. Maybe he's into that kind of shit.
You never know these days, you know? I mean, you don't know till you ask, you know? I mean...
Fuck.
All right, so like we do with everybody, Grampy, shout out your channel. The link's down in the description.
Do what?
It says shell out your channel, man.
Oh, Grampy Lobster, the Fun Brigade. Absolutely. Join the Fun Brigade. We have live shows where pretty much we talk about stupid shit. Well, we like to talk about Von Helton. We like to talk about Shandy for Christ and Rev News. We like to talk about stupid people. Well, besides, all sorts of stuff. My favorite First Amendment auditor, Justin Emu Hollingsworth. He's I like to talk about. And we got the third-eyed Michelle Best. We like to talk about, and anything else. Not a whole lot of nothing going on, but we have a good time doing it, ladies and gentlemen. So join the Fun Brigade and subscribe to Grampy Lobster, or don't, right? Because at my age, I don't care. So anyway, thanks. Anyway,
sounds like you're gonna fit right in.
Well, I told you I wore a tie. I wore a tie because this is a special occasion, right? Did you see what my shirt says?
God damn right.
I love cannabis and coffee.
Nice.
I
need that shirt. Yeah. That is a beautiful fucking shirt.
Well, thank you. I am a fashion trendsetter. You know, I like to think. I think the tie and the cannabis and coffee. I think it's going to be the next big thing with all the kids these days. You know, 'cause I try to keep up with what's hip. You know,
You've got like a casual Friday thing going on a Sunday. I like it. You know, you're a renegade.
yeah, I am.
I like it.
That's good. That's you know, and we've got a Patreon that, and we're looking for subscribers. We're looking for people that everybody that makes videos, I guess, like I do and stuff like that. Because he mentioned me. He mentioned me in front of Secular Opinion and Kenny KP. Right now, if you're a historian or know anything about the Von Helton thing, Kenny KPZ and Secular Opinion always go first, right? And so the fact that he mentioned me first, I've got his attention. But apparently, I'm going to get fined like 42,000 some to hunt out a lot of fucking money for every video I've made over the years, unless I privatize them, which isn't going to happen. And let me see.
Hold on, Lobster. I think
So I need somebody to like write me a check for like $3 million to keep me out of federal prison and debtor's jail. Sorry.
So wait, what happened?
Did we stop on YouTube?
No, we're live.
Well, you guys got a
situation.
Boy, I was thinking about trying out this software you use. Hey,
Shit be going down. I know that much.
StreamYard's shitty enough. But
I think we're back.
Yeah, I haven't used that yet. Oh, are we?
Yeah, we're back live. Okay.
All right, so you guys missed Billy and I crossing streams, but next time.
It was awesome.
Patreon goal.
My life is complete now. I saw the streams cross.
I saw the streams, and it opened up my ass. I saw the streams.
It told me not to use a colostomy, but I did it anyway.
But I put some coffee.
So did you guys actually have like a structure to the day, or being so
do we ever?
I mean, you know,
we're
usually
loosely structured, you know, loosely.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, like video setups. You got any stinky videos or?
I don't think we have any stinky videos, but we do have a Shanty for Christ and a Rev video for today. So.
Holy shit, that's always fun to watch.
Yeah.
Well, Rev is going to be debating Aaron pretty soon.
Yeah.
Is that really happening?
Yeah.
Yes, it is really happening. Aaron is super excited.
Dude, I saw that. I thought it was clickbait.
It is.
Do you remember? Do you remember that there was a hangout that Aaron Ra had with G-Man that went? It didn't go. I don't know what viral is, you know, in our little subworlds, but Aaron Ra was like laughing at G-Man. He thought G-Man was a joke. He didn't think he was real and shit. That was a wonderful thing. But what the fuck are they gonna talk? What are they gonna debate or discuss?
They're debating if Trump is a good president or not.
Oh shit! This is gonna be funny.
Yeah, it's gonna be hilarious because Aaron Ra is actually really smart and Rev is fucking functionally retarded.
Oh, I've been watching Aaron Ra videos. Like sometimes when I'm just fucking like making videos, some of his videos are kind of long and drawn out. I'm not like a real sciencey guy when he gets technical and stuff, but a lot of his lectures and things, I find it very interesting. And on the other hand, Rev, unintentional comedy is
what he has.
You see when he put that mask on? He goes, "You should be able to say whatever you want to say, even if it's offensive. Fuck you, YouTube," and all this shit. I'm like,
you know why he was doing that, right?
Because of the whole when they got kicked out of that movie or weren't allowed to go
No,
see the Joker?
that's one of the things. Also, Shani had a mental breakdown and would not stop saying the N-word during one of her videos.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Well, I've got that.
She's like, cancel me, YouTube.
Yeah, well, Billy,
And then
apparently
YouTube
you
said,
don't
who the fuck are you?
because you covered that.
I got
I don't watch
1,000
anything.
subscribers. I can monetize. We're calling you.
Like,
Bitch, were you ever monetized?
well, she got over 1,000
really.
now. Yeah, that was.
It's just like, it's bad, but it's still funny at the same time. It's like, God damn, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Come on, support this, man.
You feel like just
It's not gonna happen.
Dude, they're on the 4-yard line. There's 6 seconds left.
It's not gonna.
Oh my
happen.
God!
Hey, look, I turned off football just in case there was an internet thing with my Wi-Fi and everything. So, and
I
you
have
know,
really
so
good internet.
No, this
You have what?
jackass.
Also,
Wait.
well,
Also,
Cox
we-
Communications says that we have the best one available and shit.
Sucks cock. Trust me, I know. I used to have one.
Yeah, no shit.
because trust
Hey,
me, he used to suck them.
That too.
haven't we all at one time
Okay.
or another? We've
We
all
all
had to
get
pay the
roped
bill.
into a scenario.
Yeah, we've all had to pay the rent. You know, I mean, times got tough a few times. You know.
But you're forgetting the main theme of all this, and that is going back to why is Billy still watching the game? It's because Billy always gives 100% right here on the Geek Room each and every Sunday at 4 p.m.
I can tell, man.
Eastern Standard Time.
He's the guy
I
with
do.
no sense of humor.
I'm
He takes
nailing it.
everything too serious. That's like
Fuck you, Broncos. You suck ass. Die.
I told you.
Well, they got, Jesus Christ, you didn't think the Broncos would suck? They've got Joe fucking Flacco, who's probably hurt again, right?
No,
But
no,
I'm
no.
like,
Yeah,
who in
he's been out
Denver
for a
thought
while.
that- yeah, I know,
Last
but who in
2 or
Denver
3
thought
games.
that
Winning
Joe
by 20
Flacco
points.
would be a good idea?
No one.
I'm a Denver
Don
fan,
Elway's
and I
trying
told
not
you the
to
whole
get fired.
time that it's not going to happen. Sorry.
All right, while Billy's fucking watching the goddamn game, let's go ahead and just head into
It's
the
over.
fucking-
Broncos lost. They suck. Die.
Let's go into
Jesus
shameful
Christ.
display before I put Billy on shameful display today.
Billy's a sports fan like me, though. You should see me.
God damn it.
A lot of people hate me on Facebook because of what I post.
You have dishonored your family. Shameful display.
I love that's my favorite part of this show.
And it's
Not
all
saying much,
downhill
is it?
from there.
Yeah.
So thanks, Red
All
Eye.
right, so I'm nauseated with it. Making it.
I know, right?
All right, so we got a comment again. Most of these are actually now just coming straight from our Call for an Uprising videos. I should just rename this shit that his cult says or something like that.
Yeah.
I guess this channel is wanting us to pick him up for a little bit because he makes the same kind of videos. It's called Ban This Channel. You got ratioed on this one, bitch. I was like, LOL, like that matters. You guys give us engagement. Thank you. So
You guys got
apparently-
ratioed?
Totally
Yeah.
ratioed
Yeah, what the
hard.
fuck does that mean?
Yeah.
Right up the tailpipe.
meaning we got more dislikes than likes on Bran's video about calling out a coffin uprising. Because most of this is where it's coming from. And then the guy was like, so you're openly admitting that you don't care about the content of your content, just getting engagement. LOL exposed.
Got
Like,
us.
wait.
Yep, pretty much.
We have been exposed.
Dude, have you ever watched this fucking show? Like the
No.
hanging fruit is the name of the game, motherfucker. Like we're not going for big scientific, well-researched takedowns. We're going to mock your fucking openly stupid ideas with easy jokes because you are the majority of the joke. We just play on you. What is so fucking difficult about the concept of this show for people to understand? Why are we taking this seriously?
So I tried to
I've
get
had
Like,
people
look
ask
at what
me-
these dumb people say.
I've had
like,
people ask me for years. They go, "Why do you just do like the videos you do? Why don't you do, other?" I'm like, "Well, because I don't know, because I don't, and other people do, and fuck off. You know, I mean, jeez, fuck, man. You know, like, oh, all you do is low hanging fruit. I'm like, what's your fucking point? You know, I mean, yeah, you're right. You know, I mean, oh, they're so easy to make fun of. I said, yeah, that's why I do it. You know, because I have no class, but at least I admit it. You know,
like if you're gonna look at you're gonna look at presentations like streams, videos on channels, and like you, especially within this community, I guess, or whatever, you can definitely split them into two, and one is like researched, evidentiary based, whatever. Like we're going straight for the facts here, and then there's entertainment. Where do you think we fall?
And to be fair, your guy Call for an Uprising comes closer to us than he does on researched and factual claims.
Bingo.
And if it takes four people who are functionally illiterate, and then we can still prove this dude a fucking idiot, that says more about him than it does about us.
I mean, really.
That's why I got really pissed off, because they see us and they're like, oh shit, they made a Call for an Uprising look like a fucking idiot. I might be calling an idiot.
It wasn't. Here's a key. It wasn't that hard to do.
That intro that they have, that cartoon, this is all bullshit. You know what I mean? Just look at it.
Yeah.
Especially with Baphomet. When Baphomet craps his pants, that's like, yep, that guy's a Poe.
Yeah.
It's really on the nose there.
What's a Poe? Like, I've been on the internet long enough to have 500,000 subs. I don't know what a Poe is.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
So, like, essentially, let's put this into perspective for all these Call fans who are in our comment section writing this shit. You are, in essence, defending a channel that is bullshit from a channel that is bullshit. How do you feel?
If you would like to come on and ever like support your bullshit, you know, I don't mind saying hi. I want to see like how functionally dumb the fans are. We've met your daddy. He's fucking stupid. I want to see how dumb you people are.
And like whenever their positions need to be addressed in the way I'd mentioned earlier, we can always bring in Mel. We can always bring in Drag. We can always bring in whoever is a person who knows more about the topic at hand than we do. And that's exactly how we've done it.
You could bring Anna in for that, though. You know.
I mean, if we're talking about someone who's wanting to talk about like ovipositors or something like that, then yeah, you know. We'll have her on.
So like I try to, I don't know why, but I try to give them a slim of a hope of maybe I can
stop that.
Yeah, I probably should. Maybe I should be able to reason with it. And I told them, I was like, every content creator likes the engagement because that looks favorable in YouTube. A Call for an Uprising is a content creator. He likes engagement. And he was like, exposed. And I was like, oh, fuck off, dude. Like, that makes no fucking sense.
Yeah.
It was like,
we expose ourselves pretty hard then, don't you think, by the content in which we put on the channel? Because we've never put forward that we were that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you guys, you guys have been, what, 3 years? Since I started watching you guys when one of you guys would, like, block, you know, pop out of the fucking show all the time, and you know those. I mean, you guys have never claimed to be pretty much serious about anything except for your cancer shit, you know. And I mean, I don't know why people are like wanting you to like put out. I mean, you've had Drag and Mel, you know, and people on the show that you know what I find is it's funny is when really smart people hear the same things that people, you know, I mean, a lot of things we all know it's bullshit, right? But then really smart people that are educated and stuff, they try to figure out and have to explain why it's bullshit, right? When everybody knows it's bullshit. and that can be entertaining as well sometimes. I love watching Mel's fucking face sometimes. She, it's like, what?
Oh, here's a
Like,
new
no,
line of stupidity, and she's like, no.
yeah, and then they got to figure out. It's like, okay, I'm smart. Yeah, I've got to figure out. Okay, I have to explain to why this is, and it, instead of just taking the lulls and rolling with it.
Oh, it's like when whatchamacallit, when a call said, since you know about science, what's the definition speech?
Yeah.
Have you guys ever claimed to be scientists?
No, he was talking to Mel.
Oh,
Yeah. Well, we had another one a while back that was pretty good. This one's a bit dated, but what was it, Frank? What animal evolved from geometry? Wasn't that a quote from this show?
Yeah, that was a no, it wasn't a call. That was a shine. Wait, hold on. He's not a flat Earth anymore. He's actually cool. So that
He
then they're
saw
like,
the error of his ways.
Yeah, so I do have to like.
That's
jump
pretty
in and
cool.
like, yeah, he's not. Yeah.
You got to respect somebody
Yeah,
from bouncing back from some crazy shit like that because a lot of them are too stubborn to.
Yeah,
like,
I'm
they're
still
like,
trying
nope,
to figure
I
out
bought
why they
into it.
take you guys serious.
I think it's because we don't give a fuck, and they think it's a show. Like, they really do give a fuck. I'm like, nope. We really, really don't give a fuck.
Have you ever thought out
Y'all
like
bitches are
printing
crazy.
out like form letters, like we here at the Geek Room, appreciate your comments and blah 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 blah, and kind of a form letter when somebody would send like a letter to somebody famous, and they'd send like a form letter that was signed by a secretary, that the letter that everybody gets. Thanks for commenting. We really appreciate your comments.
No, when they get particularly hateful, I generally like to go in there and call him daddy a couple of times.
Yeah, that usually works.
And it usually creeps him the fuck out. So I'm like, I'm fine with it.
Well, it kind of depends on your
He's not
facial
even
expression.
bullshitting. He's not
I'm
even
not
lying.
at all.
He's done it multiple
Because they're
times.
so goddamn homophobic. If I call them daddy, they're like, and then they stop talking. It's amazing.
You're not wrong.
Oh man.
It's funny.
So what's next? What's next?
Well, we don't have any news videos today because the main thing that's going over right now is just fucking the impeachment of Trump.
Yeah.
Truthfully, I have not
Boring.
kept up with. Yeah,
I have.
Fucking
It
boring.
has been awesome watching it on Twitter.
What?
The actual
Because
proceedings are boring as fuck, though.
See, I'm not finding
yeah,
it boring, because I actually sat through the Watergate trials. I mean, when I was in
Okay,
junior
Billy.
high, the Watergate trials were going on.
Fuck you, Billy.
Ollie North for me, man. Ollie North was just, it was like watching grass grow. It was just like, I do not recall. For fucking an entire summer, that man stood on that stand in front of Congress and said, I can't say as I recall. I don't recollect. Or some variation thereof over and over again.
I recall
there's a
Clinton
lot of
asking. I recall Clinton asking to define what the word was meant in that context. Like, I mean,
Depends
they.
on your definition of what is.
Sexual relations.
Yeah.
But no,
Sexual relations, which gives me a plug. You know what I'm saying?
It has been a great thing to watch, though. You guys really need to start watching it because it's been like Democrats going, "Hey, let's ask actual questions," and then it's been minutes of Republicans going, "Well, we haven't seen the whistleblower, and thank you for your service, but you're full of shit." And pretty much, yeah, and it's been a great time.
And Hillary,
I've been enjoying it.
From what I'm hearing, most of the Republicans are just saying, "Oh, this is hearsay."
Yeah,
That's pretty much their talking point that I've heard.
Not against it, it's president can relieve an ambassador for any reason, doesn't matter, and stuff, and just yeah.
My favorite question a Democrat asked so far was, how long after the whistleblower testimony came out did Trump release the money to Ukraine? You want to know the
Yeah.
answer?
Has he?
48
No.
hours. Like he wasn't gonna release it, and then he got in trouble, and then he released it. It was
Oh,
amazing.
Billy, there was no
Yo.
quid pro quo. Get that through
None
your head,
whatsoever.
Billy.
There's also no emoluments clauses in the Constitution.
Goddamn. That's the one that I've been screaming about for fucking months that no politician has the balls to say anything about because they want to make money in politics too. But you know.
Like,
Just
Grant,
saying.
shut the fuck up. We're trying to get paid too.
It's not just Trump, folks. There's a lot more like him. And worse.
Hey, but did you hear Pence said something and Trump kind of went after Pence? But
I did not
Oh.
hear that. That is
Yeah.
adorable.
Really?
They're fighting now?
or made a
Oh.
comment or something, which probably means Pence is probably hiding under his wife's skirt again. Well, he probably hasn't seen his. Does he have kids?
It's not his wife. Her name is Mother.
Mother, yeah, that's creepy.
That's fucking
has
creepy.
kids.
Do not. He probably does. He's probably the part of the fruitful bullshit.
People that call each other
Purposeful.
like families that call each other instead of like the name or a short, nickname or something like that. They always call each other brother or sister, and you're like,
No kid,
Yeah.
this is about to be a porn. Like the
Hey,
second
Mama, how you
brothers and
doing?
sisters
Oh,
call
shit.
bro and sis, and I'm like, oh, okay, this is
I'm not
this is a
your
stepkids
bro.
porn, or it's a incest porn. What the fuck is going on here?
That is a landline, my friends.
I didn't say it.
What
Oh,
was there
is
something
that
you
that-
wanted to say?
Is that completely useless landline that everybody gets with their cable package now?
No,
Yeah.
this
No,
is the landline they've been trying to give me for years.
I've,
them. I don't want
I'm trying to wean myself off of a landline,
Oh my God.
And I'm serious.
Nah,
I'm serious, and other people are like this too. I mean, it doesn't cost me like $10 a month for my landline, but I still have a habit. It's like and it's hard to give up a landline because I know cell
did it
phones
20
and
years ago.
technology has moved up, but it's really weird when you've had a phone like all your life and stuff like that, like a landline, right? And now it's been replaced by something you can walk around with, right? Which is good, but still there's a thing that's like, plus, God, I don't want to give everybody my cell phone number. I get enough fucking.
I'll admit, I
Scam
kind of had
calls.
the same thing going on, and I'm 32 years old, but the landline was such a staple growing up that it was
Mhm.
like I
Yeah.
had one that just laid the fuck around for the last few years. I never used it; it was just there.
My grandmother had an old crank phone, right? This
Bring
little
back
town she
Pogs.
lived in, is that she would crank it and it would get the local operator and serious. This was
Nice.
before your time.
I'm just
But,
laughing at your grandma cranking it.
Yeah, grandma cranked a lot of shit. Grandma, just like mom, liked the boys.
Here's a question for y'all. When's the last time any of you memorized a new phone number?
Oh fuck!
don't.
Every time I get a new phone number,
Other
that's not
than
hard.
other than your own. Other than your own.
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
because
that
it's on your phone. It's
Everybody's got them on contacts. If you need to call somebody here, call me, and I'll just save it as a contact, and then I can look you up by your name.
well,
Yeah.
as many times as people have said they've doxed me and everything, and I laugh because I'm like, fuck you, I doxed myself like 10 years ago and never fucking took anything down.
You can't
Not
dox
hard
me,
to find
bitch.
me.
I'm still in the phone book.
Yeah, shit,
Like, I mean, what the fuck?
This guy called me up one night. I'm serious, this is true. This has happened a couple times. Somebody calls me up, right? Because I'm usually up like all night. My sleep schedule is weird. But I've gotten a couple phone calls where like, and I go, well, who are you? And they go, oh, my screen name is such and such. And then we'll be talking. I'll be like, it doesn't matter at this point, but how did he get my phone number? He goes, dude, I Googled you and I got your Facebook post. I got your number. So anybody that says they dox me, right? I'm like, yeah, all you have to do is Google me. You know, I mean, yeah.
I can't believe Lobster was a victim of doxing. I bet you felt your life was threatened too, didn't you?
Yeah.
Sounds like it based on that laugh. That's a terrified laugh.
Like, look, you know, it's people that they, you know, I've had somebody threaten to come to my house and fuck me in the ass. Right? Him and his friends were gonna come and
Holy
fuck me in
shit.
the ass. Yeah.
We're gonna clockwork
like,
orange your ass, dude.
Yeah, and I'm like, just don't bring rubbers, don't bathe, and bring a bag of weed and a 12-pack of beer, and we'll have a party, right? And
I don't want to do it anymore.
Yeah, but, you know, I mean, what do you think's going to happen, right? You know, but I am pretty nervous about the big fines that myself and other Lowell's farmers will be haters. We're called haters. We're not haters. We're critiquers, right? And creators, right? But $42,500, something like that, a video. Boy, I got to tell you right now, you know, we're gonna have a telethon. Carl might do some
Vaughn
tricks.
threatened to sue me once. That was kind of cool.
Yeah,
that was fun.
Like, see, the whole hell cell thing kind of fell through, right? Because he figured the logistics of getting all of his haters to Manchester, Kentucky, for one big mass fucking whatever the fuck he thinks is gonna happen. You know,
it's gonna be a witch trial.
Yeah,
you're all gonna hang.
Chain gang city, man. You know. But
what was the plan for us to fix this trailer? Because no.
Yeah, there's no fixing that, man. There's like
Vaughn,
certain parts of the floor are actually made of fruit. Like you can't go back from that. It's too late.
Vaughn, when you gonna eat that bowl of Captain Crunch?
The roof of your mouth will thank you. Let's see it.
At this point in time, I think it would clean it.
Get all the
scrub all the barnacles.
And for about half the price of that.
I've been calling for this uprising for quite some time now, if I'm being honest, Billy.
Could you imagine him gumming a steak for like an hour? That is content and gold.
Welcome to my dreams for the last 2.5 years.
When he eats, every time he pulls something out, you know. My favorite though was pumpkin pie, right? You ladies out there, oh, the Go-Gurt. Well, that's
the Go-Gurt is classic.
That's how the astronauts ate yogurt in space, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, Von Helton invented it.
Oh shit! I remember when the whole NASA thing was going on. They used to get Tang, right? That sucked. But I don't think anybody drinks that shit anymore. Most people didn't drink it. You know, they'd have it.
Yeah.
But they had these things called space food sticks, right? There was these like these sticks, chewy sticks, you know, and they were like chocolate or peanut butter or some shit like that, and they tasted like shit, and they were all grainy and stuff, right? And that was like
precursor to protein energy bars, basically.
Yeah, but this is what the astronauts ate, right? That's what they.
Yeah, it still tastes like shit.
Yeah.
Should we go ahead and get into crazy people? Because we got Dave Daubenmire.
Let's go, crazy people.
I'm game.
I think the first one is Wild Bill and his Mexican War.
Oh man,
God.
Wild Bill, hell, shit. Oh fuck me. Oh, where's my hat? Oh,
it is war on. Is he war on Mexican or is he?
No, it's Wild Bill versus every Mexican ever. Let the war begin.
Okay, it's time for my next guy to come on.
And yes, I did say ever.
Go-Gurt, coming up.
He's gonna fight the dead ones too.
I'll fight my quinceañera.
Take it all, Vaughn. Every last inch.
No, God.
Wild Bill for America.
The calm
Mexican
before the
drug
storm.
cartel attacked and murdered an American family. 6 children and 3 adults shot and burned to death in their car. They were not members of a
So why
rival
aren't you
gang.
for legalization
They were no
of
threat to the drug
pretty much
cartel.
all drugs,
This
if that's the
bloodthirsty
case?
nonsense has been going on for decades, and finally, we have a president with the courage to say enough is enough. President
No.
Trump is declaring that the time has come for
The
the
dude
United
behind
States
you
to
started a
wipe
war
out
on
the
drugs.
Mexican
I don't know if you
drug
realize
cartels,
that or not.
And I absolutely agree.
You fucking
As a
goon.
20-year lawman, I have stood over the bodies of dead Americans, poisoned by Mexican narcotics. Tens of thousands of Americans killed every year by the cartels. The Mexican
My
drug
forehead's
cartels
itchy.
are a greater threat to the USA
Yeah, but he
than
doesn't rub his
Al-Qaeda
head like
ever
he
was.
does.
So why do we spend
that a
billions
soda
to go
stream?
fight Al-Qaeda,
That was a character
but allow
break
the
for
Mexican
Bill.
gangs to
Yeah.
wage chemical warfare on the USA? Well, the answer to that's pretty easy. The cartels have a lot of money to
Legalize
pad the
drugs.
pockets of certain American politicians. Against all common sense, these corrupt bureaucrats fight to keep the Mexican border
Wouldn't it
unsecured
suck
so
to
the
have him as your
cartels can
father?
have easy access to ship their poison to American cities. Barack Obama supplied
Or
weapons to
uncle,
the
or
drug cartels and got
relative, or
caught red-handed.
Anything.
I'd just
We
like to
call
point
that
out the
the
fact that he
Fast and
says
Furious
that,
scandal,
that
and even
Reagan,
though
or
that
excuse
is,
me,
in
Trump
my
was the
opinion,
first one to
death
do anything
penalty
about
treason,
it. Well, there's a
the
picture of
Republicans
Reagan
did
behind him
nothing.
who started the fucking
Now,
war on
we
drugs.
have
That's
a
what I was
president who
saying.
just might finally
Yeah, but
take
Nancy
the fight to the
Reagan
cartels.
stepped in and said, just
Oh, you
say
can bet
no.
the Democrats will
that
scream
worked,
bloody
huh?
murder as Trump threatens
So
the
did Dare.
Mexican
Dare to
money
keep
train.
kids off
Members of
drugs while they
Congress
go
who are
to
on
the
the
Dare
cartel
program
payroll
and take
will
drugs.
howl
I remember
about
those
how wrong it
anti-drug
is to militarize our
PSAs they
border.
used to show us.
Well, guess
Cool.
what, you
Those were-
treasonous snakes?
Him on
The
YouTube.
first duty of
Hey, look,
any
a cat.
military is to defend the borders of its
Probably the
own
closest
That's
country.
thing he's seen
interesting.
in
What's
Mr. President,
Even the cat was
please
looking at Reagan back
unleash
there
the
like, you
US
forgot
military
somebody.
to conduct unrestricted war on the cartels and any Mexican
Scratch
government
him.
officials.
Scratch him.
who
Scratch
get
him in the
way.
face.
We need to get
Scratch him
that
in the
cat
face.
and
Drug cartel
G-Mans
records
together.
showing which American government officials have committed death penalty treason by taking cartel bribe money. Now is the time,
0.
because we may never again.
A total
Is
of
Reagan
0.
saluting the cat?
So what he's saying is we should just take the fucking military into Mexico and start shooting people? Like the
Basically,
cartel?
basically, yeah.
No, I think what
Just-
he's saying is that Reagan had a lot of admiration for that cat. That's what I think he
That's
says.
true.
Look at him. Look how proud he is of
I'm-
that little tabby.
I'm just proud of Bill for
What
actually
is that
being indoors
rock?
this
What is
time.
that? Oh, it's a water thing. He's
Yeah,
got
it's
a
hot
water
and
bottle.
cold
Okay.
water shit.
Yeah, you can get
Oh.
hot or cold water out of that son of a bitch. Look at that.
And he's got one of those. He's got one of those survival
Uh,
lamps next to it that you can get
Bill.
for $9.99 from Bell and Howell. You know, in those infomercials.
Bill, I hate to warn you, but that water maker was probably made in China and probably has a recording device in it. They're recording
Yeah.
your house. You are under
even-
duress. Blow it up.
It's even got a C at the top of it. If you look, that's for China. See that?
I swear to God, if he watches this, he is blowing up his fucking water maker.
Yeah.
It's
I
gonna
really
be-
wish Reagan
him
could
in
come
the
back
car.
from the dead, you know, so he could see that cat once again. Because as you can see right here, he really loved that cat.
he was basically a walking corpse for 90% of his presidency. We saw what would happen.
The last 2-3 years probably.
A dementia-riddled
Reagan
walking
smash.
corpse.
I was raised in a family that praised Reagan. Reagan was the greatest thing since,
Yeah, me too.
FDR and stuff like that. But even people that liked Reagan, and I've flipped my script on Reagan quite a lot over the years, but
Did you learn about him? Is that what happened?
pretty much, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But
Generally, that fucking throws a fucking knife in the wheels.
yeah, but it just, even people that liked Reagan right back then, especially in the second term, were going, he's not awake today.
There's a reason Genesis Land of Confusion exists. That video
Oh, yeah.
is very, very telling of how Reagan was at the end.
Yeah.
How could Reagan commit treason if he couldn't remember his name?
Nuker nurse, nuker nurse.
Oh man. We should elect that cat president. Did you see like the landslide that Reagan won in? Like he's already got Reagan's like, you know, seal of
Endorsement
approval.
is the word you're looking for.
We got it right here. Why don't you endorse my dick, Billy?
I already have a few times.
Can I hear an endorsement for my dick right now, Billy? Live here on the Geek Room? I haven't heard
If
one.
you're looking for a fucking spicy Vienna sausage, look no further than Bran Smokehouse.
Brought to you in part by Soup Plantation.
I was waiting for it.
They sound like they've got some pretty good food, man. You know.
I like it. I like
Soup
it.
Plantation?
Yeah, try
just
the,
don't be expected for spicy. The spiciest thing they have is mayonnaise.
Try the Bran spicy Vienna sausage. It's an appetizer at Soup Plantation.
It's a little wiener.
A little wiener.
It will not take our hands off.
Oh man.
What
up next?
Yep, Jinx, owe me a Coke.
We don't make something unthinkable, do we?
Oh, fuck.
Why?
This guy looks a lot like my relatives, and it scares me that it actually might be related
You know
to
what?
me.
He's seeing a coach. He was a high school coach.
We have a male butt plug who wants to be president of the United States, and not a church that I know of has spoken out. Not Franklin Graham, not nobody has stood up and said this.
Oh, please tell me he's not talking about Buttigieg.
Qualified to be president of the United States because he engages in deviant sex. Have you heard a man do that?
Okay, he's talking about Buttigieg.
Other than me? And what happened?
Oh, you mean that homosexual?
Do you think they printed
Yeah,
October 23rd,
the homosexual veteran that served this country, yes.
For some news?
Yeah,
Or do you think
he
suppose
uses
they were
butt plug. That's against
His
the
last
Bible.
name tells you everything you need to know. Booty Judge. He judges booties.
I like to let this guy know that straight people use butt plugs too. So
They take these little things.
It happens.
They
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, those that are watching this right now, not all of us
throw 'em down
his age
the end of our
are
driveway.
dickheads like that. You know,
Down by the
some of us honestly don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
So, Coach, you're being targeted?
Well,
oh God, he's talking to fucking Jesse Lee Peterson.
Whatever that means.
Oh,
And those are glory holes behind him, or is it the? He's in the. He's in
afraid
the
about
basement in a
homosexuality.
laundromat.
Dude,
those are
he
dryers
is.
behind him.
Yeah.
Dude, look at. Has anyone noticed the headline that he wrote on this?
Why don't we
Sodomy is unthinkable.
Yes, I am.
Well, no, it's not.
Don't think about it.
I'm afraid
He can't help but think about it. That's the issue, Billy.
To our society, to our children, and to our
You
culture.
see how
It has
quiet
nothing
he's
to
being
do
right
with
now?
the individual homo.
If this was his
Hey,
daughter,
doesn't-
he'd be screaming
Of the-
at the
He's
top of
a
his
homo.
lungs.
He's trying not to bother the other customers that are
I'm
laundering
afraid
their
of
clothes.
homosexuality will do to
I
our
am.
children. I love right
Oh,
Watch.
Jesus, dancing Christ.
Oh,
I
my
hate
God.
Right Watch.
So y'all ain't got none
Like
of the.
you think it's a parody, but no, this is what they believe.
No. Holy shit! Have you ever watched his podcast? It gets.
Yes.
It starts off crazy and just goes fucking batshit crazy within like, within the first minute, right? Everything's homos. I think they're still blaming Obama. Yeah, it's like, the fuck would you? His wife probably is looking at him, right, when he's saying this, going, "I wish you'd touch my pooper," you know.
Many times you sit there and talk about gay sex all the time. You could have been doing something.
And by the way, Ted Haggard is totally not a gay homosexual.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was about to say, Frank. There's a reason they're not touching their wives, and it's not because they're not getting theirs off. They're just not getting that off in the bedroom at home. It would be the truck stop.
I have
bit of a
never
different workout.
understood. I've never understood the whole fascination with why people give a fuck. You know, if two guys suck dick. I mean, it's not the '70s anymore. It's not the '80s anymore. It's you know, I wouldn't say normal because that's only a setting on a washing machine. But you know, it's like, why do you care, right?
More blowies. That's what I say.
Yeah.
That equals more happiness.
There was more normalcy behind him than in front of the camera in that video, by the way, because there was 2 washing machines that had a normal setting.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, poor Dave.
I mean,
I think it's funny that
how many more anti-gay people are going to come out? And find, they're going to be found out that they got hooked, caught with a young male hooker, or found out that they really did putting things up their butt,
I'm just
they
internally
can always
dying.
ask for forgiveness. And why would God care?
There's one angle that I think just kind of creeped into my brain that is the best of all of this, and that is Coach Dave's green screen broke, and he is in fact not on a baseball field. I'm shattered.
Football stadium. Oh, it's a football stadium.
He's been at a fucking laundromat this whole goddamn time. Wow.
That stadium that he was using was actually a soccer stadium. And one of them, and soccer starts with S. And that.
Satan.
What else starts with S? Satan.
And
what else starts? Sodomy starts with S. So does Satan.
Unthinkable. It's so unthinkable that that's all he can talk about on his show.
And slab chops. You can buy 3 for $2.95, and you get a free ShamWow, which also starts with S.
Oh shit!
Hey, them ShamWows are pretty good. Not as good as that slap chopper.
Oh, love my
or flex tape. Whatever. That's a lot of damage. Oh, it sucks like that.
What?
That's a fucking psychopath.
Flex tape. The flex tape does not work. Do not buy flex tape.
But Flex Seal, I bet that works.
It does not work either.
Fuck.
I've seen YouTube videos where they're showing that it works sometimes on other things. And
I saw YouTube videos that the Earth is flat.
and what is your evidence that it isn't, Billy? How do you know?
I'm not.
You ever been in space? Shut up! I'm trying to get the flat earther to start sending super chats again, bro. It's working on me.
Hey, I'd be willing to, if they wanted to send some fucking money my way, I'd be willing to, listen.
I was looking at this guy the other day. I'm looking up, and the other day I thought I saw the firmament. So, just for a second.
Yeah.
I saw a picture on Google. I was looking at Google Earth, and I could have swore I saw an ice wall.
Yeah.
That's the wall we're building in Canada.
I'll start seeing it really. I'll start seeing it really clearly if those super chats start rolling in.
Yeah. Damn it.
Oh, God damn it. All right.
So
I didn't pull this. Bran pulled this, but this person.
Oh, you're blaming me beforehand?
I want to see some urine.
Science and religion is the same. That's what happened.
It's funny.
Oh,
I hate
God,
religion
it's my favorite.
and science, especially when it's whitewash. I realize religion and science.
You know what pisses her off? Call her Mike.
It's funny that science it really doesn't have anything to prove in this world.
Who the fuck is that?
They only can take in so much in this world, especially when it comes to archaeology.
Watch your stuff, man. But
especially when it comes to archaeology, they only can take so much. So I wouldn't say science is really factual. Basically, science is more
science isn't factual.
Theory. They're all conspiracy theorists. That's how I look at science,
Yeah.
And it's funny, you have a telescope.
You got to listen to this because it's always
this is our science today. You have a telescope, and these people believe that they know everything. They believe that they know everything, and the only thing they can see is that little tiny piece of star.
I do.
Well,
and most of the time, scientists
she's into reptilians and grays and stuff too.
They're always guessing.
Oh, is
just like religion. Religion's
this
the same way.
person looks very sleepy.
If you look at both science and religion, they're both exactly the same. They're both guessing.
No,
because we know nothing about our own world. You know, we live on a billion-year-old. This planet is billions of years.
Mute the
Bull's trying to
boat.
figure out
Billions.
how
Really
This planet
beautiful
is billions of years, and
Bull's trying to figure
these
out how do
people.
you
It's
make
funny
this look
to
normal.
look at one.
He's
This
like,
scientists, you know, they
smush.
look at
Can't
one
bring it
thing,
back
and then they
out.
have, and it takes them like years to finally figure it out. That shows you how ignorant these fuckers
Or
are
ignorant. That's
about
ignorant.
things. And then when they find something that's unusual and they can't
Found
figure
it.
what it is, and then they just put it in storage. You know,
Yeah,
that's
they
the
just
way
put it
they
in
are.
storage.
Science only has a limit.
Science is a
You
conspiracy
know,
theory.
science only has a limit. And I mean, there's
It's
nothing
like a
wrong with
credit
science.
limit, you know.
Science
You know,
has a limit.
there's
Nothing
nothing
wrong
wrong
with
with it, but they're not really factual about
Yes,
what
they are.
what they know. You know, I realize.
Yours is not factual.
I mean, of course, it
realize-
has
just
a
don't like
limit.
the
That's
There it
why
is.
When
they're.
especially when it comes to archaeology.
That's why
Yeah,
there
it
are
comes to
things you
archaeology.
don't
They're
know.
not really factual on what they know. Most of the times they've been
Yeah, they
hiding
keep on
shit,
saying Ross
you
from
know?
France isn't a real
And
archaeologist.
it's
What the
weird,
fuck do they
you
know?
know. You got greedy ass scientists. You know,
He's
you got
got a
greedy
couple
ass
really, a few
scientists
good, really
that are
good
so
rages
stuck
about
up
me. You know,
and so
apparently I give
snobbish.
blowjobs
You
when they
know,
can fuck
and the only thing they
like
care about is themselves. That's it. All they care about is themselves.
Okay, what's the next video?
You
Because
know?
this whining makes me want to kill
And
myself.
getting paid.
Come on, Billy.
sure
Don't
you
you
want
You know
know
what?
that
You know what?
science
live
is
for her
all
live stream.
conspiracies?
Holy shit!
Yeah,
What the
that
fuck?
that was awful.
Do you want to
All
watch the
right.
video?
So
Seriously, guys?
Yeah.
this is our talkie talk time. So
Ah.
I'm gonna start a series
got
where I
worse.
do a 10-minute ramble
That's good.
every morning for you guys. Whatever
No,
is
thank you.
on my mind, my stream of consciousness.
I forgot I had to unsub. from
And I'll
something.
tell you. the
Is it
thing
just
that's
me?
on
Is
my
she
mind
like
is
totally out of sync with her
my
audio?
husband
Oh,
loves
shit.
my
She's like that
ass.
in real life.
Oh, talk about
Oh,
My
yeah.
husband literally cuddles my ass throughout the day.
Is that why he has
Hard.
that gas
His
mask?
hand is pretty much probably 60% of the day on my
Oh,
ass.
he didn't want to do anal because her ass stunk.
He kisses my ass. He caresses my ass.
Huh.
He dry humps my ass every morning. He stares at my ass.
God, sounds like
Like
a
if I get up,
puppy.
he
It's
can't
hard
help but
not
touch
to.
my ass.
Can you
Takes up
imagine-
80% of the
I
fucking
think
video.
I'm
My
getting
husband
ill.
loves my
She
ass.
keeps
And it
saying
comes
her
to-
ass.
I come to a conclusion. Is my husband with me because of me, or is he with me because of my ass?
Well, your ass does cover a lot of it.
I know I have an
Or is
ass
it because
that
he's
women
mentally ill?
pay thousands of dollars to get.
Yes.
You
This is
know?
almost as good as those old
Brazilian
Japanese
butt lift,
Japanese kung fu
whatever you
movies
call
that
it.
were.
And I didn't need to pay for that. I did not have to pay for a Brazilian
Yes, you did.
butt lift.
Burger
I-
King.
Yeah. Can you
got
imagine
it
your significant
naturally.
other just going
My
onto
ass.
YouTube randomly
And
and
I
just
never
like
really liked
having
my
this
ass.
half fucking baked
I never thought it was any. I thought it was too
detailing
big.
of your
My ass
sexual
is
goings
too
on?
big, but it seems
That's how I'm
to
single
me
again.
That men
Yeah.
love
That's
my
where
ass,
they hit
and it
Jamie
doesn't
Hoffa,
matter
her ass.
what the man is, white, Hispanic, hell, fucking Korean.
Yeah,
They
that whole
still love
giant
my
stadium
ass.
conspiracy was a fucking farce.
Why do you have a black
No,
light?
that's fine.
Now, ladies, there's something to be said when you have a shapely, portly ass.
and a shapely,
That's
portly,
not-
everything
Portly.
else.
Portly.
It
Portly.
makes men
Portly.
cruel and it makes
No.
them want to fight you like idiots.
You also
Speaking
have
of idiots.
portly cheeks on your face.
Speaking of idiots,
There's
I
portly
think
stuff all
G-Man
over.
and Shanny.
I did a little.
I think
like,
D-Man,
oh, I
Shanny, and
see,
Rev
like,
need to
I
have a
looked
nice,
at the recommended and there was
interracial
drag
menage a
and
trois,
right?
you know? I'm just
I
saying.
can see the idiot.
I think that's the only way we can bring those
The
three
idiot
back
will
together.
still be the idiot. and
That would
the
open
idiot
the
will
doors
still
to
be
hell, though,
blocked
Grampy
and
Lobster. You
ignored,
can't do
and
that.
Never will I say his name.
Hey. Sometimes the world has to take one for the
The
team.
idiot
you know?
must be silenced. The idiot must be contained. The idiot must be destroyed.
All those dimpies she has.
Yeah.
Quit giving us details on
And
what we should do
the
to you.
fuck is that thing on her head?
That's a weird fucking ramble.
Is it
The piggy ears.
She keeps coloring her hair like
don't
that,
you
and doing
hate that
shit like that to her
feeling
hair.
like
She's
it's
not gonna have good
morning?
hair like me at my age. She gets to be my age.
And
It's gonna fall out.
And your tummy feels like it's hungry.
Oh,
and it's
nope,
like,
you're paying for it
it's
right there.
like-
This is Dr. Pepper.
You know it's hunger.
All right.
But it
Pause
kind of
this
feels
shit.
like you're gonna puke at the
Brad looks
Pause
like
it.
he's getting horny.
Pause it
Oh.
forever.
Ah,
Yes,
Yeah,
let
that
it
was-
go away into the void.
every kiss begins.
And now the video actually sucked back up into her ass. You guys missed it. There's a very slight detail
Gravitational
there.
pull.
Yeah.
And isn't that Brad? He's doing that, like looking at the fucking thing all. I can tell that he was finding something that we, the inner
If
realm.
they want to be horny or
So what
Well-
did she say? A shapely, portly ass?
Yes. And
Now,
that's it.
now, far be it from me, I am not making fun of the big girls out there. I've said this before. I have been a bit of a chubby chaser in my life. I like them a little bit big. However, not that big. But if I mean, and somebody does, that's fine. However, when you make fun of somebody that says stuff like that, and they happen to be portly, have a portly ass that got a video punching a fucking heavy bag and doing what she does on the internet, then it's all fair and love and war.
You guys think
her ass is portly like the Titanic was portly? Okay, just saying.
Titanic was petite.
her port bow?
Hey, she's also unsinkable.
Yeah. Call her Molly Brown.
Well, they do say portly people
Hey.
tend to float better.
Yeah.
There's a reference. Bran is an educated man. He knows about
I
Molly
got
Brown.
me some education.
Hell yeah. I love her rants though. Holy shit.
Do you guys think that there's a series of almost diamond-shaped moles on her ass too?
I
Well,
do not
those are
know.
Bendy's marks of God.
Or is that
The
just
royal
the
marks
face?
of God.
Okay.
Well, she's got one on her boob,
I wonder if
And,
she's related to Larry the Cable Guy, because Larry the Cable Guy
Is
does
that what that part is?
a skit about a relative who is just covered with moles. Moles everywhere. Holy.
Holy
That's
shit.
not a mole, it's
Yeah, I
a
wanted to
Bendy. It's
That's how
the
she got her
royal
start.
mark of God.
It's a royal
I
sign
got
that
a
God
royal-
didn't like you.
I got a royal
Here.
mark of God. Want to see it? Here, hold on a second. No,
Plop.
just kidding.
We're all waiting like, yeah, go ahead.
yeah.
Give us what you got for a poke chop.
Let me introduce you to Captain Howdy.
All right, we got a call for an uprising video.
Oh,
About Will
good.
Ferrell. I'm not like sure. So
Yeah, Will Ferrell is Illuminati.
Oh,
Yeah.
if you think so now, wait till you see the evidence he's going to bring forth.
Which is
If
none.
you've ever had this feeling that something was terribly wrong with
Yeah,
the world
see, this
that we
is
live
bullshit.
in, but you couldn't
This is-
figure out
no.
just what it was, then you've come to the right place. Secret societies, mystery religions, and the Illuminati have been controlling
Here he
our
comes.
reality
Get
since
him,
the
Jesus.
beginning of time.
Fuck him up.
Not anymore.
Look at
He knows
this.
what's
Get him,
happening.
Jesus.
Awakening happening, and you are
Oh, shit.
about to
Look at
become
him.
a part of it.
Yeah,
Wait
it's
till-
over.
because this is a call for an uprising.
Look at that
This
crying
is
Dorito.
a call for an uprising. Welcome to today's show. Most of you who have followed my channel are familiar with Will
Or
Ferrell,
crazy.
obviously, and all of the stuff that I pointed out, the blood ritual thing that he did on some horrible comedy show on television, and they even had to have the guy go out and do.
Is it- is that
they pretty
Tim
much
and
are
Eric?
referencing this channel because he
I
went
don't
out and said,
know.
"All these people on the internet are talking about satanic rituals, and we were just joking around." And I pointed out all of these things throughout Will Ferrell's career, the mocking of Jesus and everything else. But recently, people on my website have been
Wait a minute.
asking me to cover this video. This is actually not a new video that Will Ferrell did. It's like 9
No,
to 10
this
years
is
old.
old.
But since people kept asking me to do it, and it is relevant to the things that I talk
Who
about
was
on this
asking
channel,
him to do it?
get a load of this video where Will Ferrell is
some of his $3
selling
supporters
babies,
on the website.
selling young toddlers, clown babies, and just it's really just disturbing, especially knowing what we all know
It's
about the
disturbing.
occult from Pizzagate all the way down. Take a look at this.
He's
Oh,
got a clip.
Original
You're gonna
child
tell me
clown
Ricky
out.
Bobby is gay?
Child clown out, clown out, clown out. Oh, you're gonna love my clowns. Come on! I breed them myself. These clowns come from Donnie's seed. Why try some other man's seed? My seed's fresh.
So
Let's
this
get
looks
something
like-
straight. It's
it
not
looks like
my
a Tim
fault.
and Eric
My son
clip.
touched those clowns. You broke
Yeah.
the golden rule. Never touch the clowns. Let the clowns touch you. Hey. Not now. Used to stick to him. I told him, did he listen? Hey, that's for a jury to decide. Come to me, Donnie. Hey, for the last time, quiet. I'm gonna have to put him in cages they can't see through. Hey, this is Gabriel. Hey, I made him. He's fresh. No, not a good time right now. I'm gonna bury him in the back if he keeps acting like this. You get the most out of your child clowns.
When your child clowns arrive, they may not want to come out of their carrier. If shyness occurs, gently tap on the clown.
This is
The first thing a child clown will look for is food. Child clowns are not fed in their clown boxes, so expect them to arrive very hungry. Child clown may be reluctant to perform in an amusing fashion. We recommend Steve Mahan's child clown poison spray.
This is his smoking gun.
Why not use our child clowns for your next party or special event? In fact, our child clowns are washed and diapered daily, and returning your child clown even easier. Just use one of our many Anahatta Child Clown Express drop-off and discreet adult party that you need clown catering. Use my clown. We're going out of business. Time to close up shop. I touched a clown. Now I'm going to jail.
I mean,
Okay, that's the smoking gun, guys.
You know, is somebody supposed to watch that and find that funny? I mean,
Yeah,
I did.
Children, you know, there's kids in cages for crying out loud.
It's not
He's
real.
hitting him with a stick. He at one point says, I made him, he's fresh, I might have to bury him in the back if he keeps acting like this. They're talking about
Offenses taken, not given.
Yeah, the kids
Call
like
for
licking
another offenses taken,
food
not
off the
given.
floor.
Tis
And there's
true.
even this
You didn't give a kid
just
food off the floor,
ridiculous, reference to MK Ultra, and this is actually what really happens if you
A
read,
reference to
some
MK
of the
Ultra.
books out there
So-
about
so
how
they dress the kids
trauma-based
up
mind
like
control
clowns and
works.
put 'em in
These
dog
are the
cages?
tactics they use on these children. They literally will make them sleep deprived. That's how, you know, one of the tactics they use to cause this trauma, and they'll
Yep.
do stuff like
Bullshit.
blowing the horn.
Yeah, this is
In the
Real.
kid's ear to keep them awake. These are things that people who have come out of, who have been satanically, ritually abused,
Satanically, ritually
have
abused.
come out and admitted and talked about these things and the tactics they've used. Now, I'm going to show you these other clips from just to put
So every
everything
morning
together.
when
if you're
you
not
got a
somebody
kid,
who
you wake
knows
them up for
all this
school,
stuff revolving
you're
around
being a
Will
Satanist.
Ferrell.
In this fucking shit. I'm not.
I told
Oh
you
my
it was a
God.
good one.
You took a clip from a comedy show. That's not, again, I like our show. It's not meant to be taken serious. Like, you can watch it and see it's not supposed to be a serious fucking thing, but you stored it. And you,
Painfully obvious.
That's like saying
Pretty
the moon.
fucked up,
That's
you know,
like
when they communicate with everybody through comedy. You know what I'm saying?
that's like saying the moon is fake because we don't see creators like Hollywood movies show. It don't make sense. Nonsense.
Hey, they were made by Noah's flood.
Lunar Bukkake.
Bukake. Bukake.
oh my God. Like, no wonder why you're fucking people that comment on our shit is, y'all are all fucking idiots.
And that's coming from someone from South Carolina.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Maybe you guys should put a disclaimer.
I
on
can
your
second
show
that.
saying, this is not a science-based show. You know this. Maybe you guys aren't clear enough in how you advertise or how you go about telling people about your show. You know, maybe you need to like make a disclaimer,
usually-
right?
I figured like our description would be good enough because our description is like, you know, four
Apparently it's not.
scientists break down the the pros from
workings.
cons, and really just give it to you in a very factually based, detailed, researched presentation. That's what our description says. So I don't know why they're getting it confused.
I mean,
Not like it says, a comedy-based channel that pulls bullshit off the fucking air, and you think so. You know what? Like all this occult and uprising shit almost made me forget to ask what's making Bran a salty boy this week.
Oh,
you know what? Yeah, I had one for last week and we didn't get to it, so I will use that one because I'm still salty about it.
Can we do that? That's cool. We got that.
I have classically been one of the people who despises Christmas music in general, and therefore have made the complaints about them airing it before Thanksgiving on all the different public radio stations and TV stations and wherever you can find music, even popping up in large amounts on like playlists on Spotify and suggested. So yeah, I'm not going to sit here and like linger about that particularly. It's that, and people have brought this up over the last several years. Christmas really does move further and further back up through the year, each year, it seems. Now, some people out there will probably know that I'm like a big fan of the holiday of Halloween. And I like it. It's always been one of my favorites for various reasons. But this year, these cunts have gone too far. I actually took my kids trick-or-treating, and on the way to said festivities, these absolute fucking cunts were playing Christmas music on Halloween. And with that being said, I kind of hope that there is a hell, because these are the people that deserve the freshest version of it. Whoever made the decision to you fucking bitches could have played Monster Mash and Michael Jackson's Thriller all night back to back on loop, and I would have been less upset than what you assholes decided to put on the radio waves. So my thing is this: you assholes already have Thanksgiving, and you're already trying to, these are the same people that are trying to petition moving Halloween to the last Saturday of the month or whatever the fuck their plan is. So you've already got fucking Turkey Day, whatever. Keep your goddamn dirty, grimy hands off of Halloween. And I think that'll about cover it.
That's Satan's holiday.
There's a person in a neighborhood near me who has that sign up in their yard where it's like, the only ghost that lives here is the Holy Ghost. No trick-or-treating. And then it gives you like biblical reasons why Halloween's a no-no. So people like egg their house and shit.
Rightly so.
Heard Christmas music around here right around Halloween, so yeah, I feel you. I hate Christmas music.
It's almost like they forget November even exists. Oh my gosh, Halloween, Christmas.
Yeah.
And they came out and said that Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas has come out as the new most annoying fucking Christmas song. But you're going to hear that.
I could see that. I could definitely see that.
Bruce Springsteen's
oh god, fuck that song.
Santa Claus is Coming to Town comes to mind too.
Yeah. And then a bunch of like a variety of songs by the Beach Boys or the Eagles that you'll definitely hear. I don't know. It's just it's mostly awful.
If I have to hear Christmas music, I'd rather just hear the regular. But these versions, a lot of these new Christmas songs that are really stupid. Where people take, people do to Christmas songs what people do to the national anthem, right? They take a regular Christmas song or regular song, and they try to make it their own, right? Now, a few people like Whitney Houston owned it. right? But most people fuck it up, right? Whether it's the national anthem or Christmas music, I'd rather just hear the fucking elevator shit or old Bing Crosby. I don't give a fuck. A lot of this new Christmas shit, I want to throat punch people, right? And I'm not a violent guy, but
I just don't like the overexcitedness of the genre as a whole. It's like calm the fuck down.
this is the only
okay.
time
It's
of year
Christmas.
you're supposed to be cheerful,
Yeah, really. Fuck the rest of the year. I guess that's why we skip November. We're ready to get to the cheerful part.
Yeah, because in January you start to hate everybody again, because it's fucking cold,
Happy New Year. All the fucking holidays are gone. We rushed past half of them.
Christmas Day is one of the most anticlimactic days of the year, right? Because if you're a kid, Christmas Day probably, unless you get the coolest toys in town and you get to ride around town in one of those, like, whatever, your parents are rich or something like that, Christmas doesn't take that long, things get open and it's like, okay. It's that one day that gives you a little bit of time, to like mellow out before you can start hating the world again and everybody it's that time of the year where you give a fuck about the less fortunate, you want to feed the poor people because the rest of the year, the poor people aren't hungry, the rest of the year,
we just
don't need
basically we build up all our hatred that we're holding inside during the holidays and release it sporadically through the year that follows.
But it's
That's my theory.
Christmas time. Like, yeah.
Okay.
Every day should be like Christmas.
Like we actually we had a Halloween theme on at the work I'm at, and one guy actually asked, he's like, yeah, can we play some Christmas music? And I was like, we're having a Halloween thing. Like there's zombies, and people walking around in like Michael Myers masks and stuff like that, and you want to hear Christmas music. And he was complaining about it. So there's a artist called Leo from Frogleaf Studios who makes metal versions of any song, like all the songs that you think of, like what's that fucking Baby Shark shit? He made a metal song of that. So I just started playing that. And the guy got super, he was just like, this is not what I'm talking about. I was like, dude, this is Halloween. We're not going to play like Christmas music right now. We got a theme going here. But it was just, people just want it. Like, they just skip everything else and just want straight to Christmas. It's like, yeah, we still got Thanksgiving to go through, like the Mesa Days parade and shit. So.
Do you actually watch that fucking parade?
No.
Dude, sometimes I try to see if like anyone gets like, have you ever seen one of the like float gone wrong videos and shit? Like, those are pretty funny. So catching those really live is actually pretty entertaining.
Yeah, but those Broadway acts and to me, I like an old-fashioned parade. At least a nice parade. But they stop all the time, and then they've got these announcers, right, that are just too fucking happy to be there, and I just
Al Roker's out there.
Yeah,
There's no way you're that fucking happy, dude.
No, you're cold. Probably getting paid a lot, to do it, but
Yeah. So.
What's next?
Cringe Zone.
Nice. There's Casey.
We gotta address this video because I'm not letting this shit go.
Going loud, going loud, going loud, going loud.
Hey, wait a minute. Where's Shanny's ass? It's not cuddled up next to his face.
I've already heard through the grapevine that there's a group of people apparently on what they call
So you have
Discord.
a $400 microphone and a $1 fucking camera?
It's mainly like Pal Talk people and like the people that were in the Great Debate community towards the end of it that basically have said that they'll never support a homeless fund run by me because they don't believe that I'm a good judge of character or
I don't believe you can run.
They don't trust me to run something like that, so that's fine.
I don't.
But
yeah, they
it's on
they
my
can give
heart
to
help
a
homeless
actual
people.
homeless.
It really is because I live here.
They don't have to give through
every
you.
town has
in
homeless
Boulder,
shelters,
Colorado,
food
and
banks.
every day I go out, I see people
Lots
that
of website.
are indigent. Either their house has burned down, or
I listen to this shit. What he's about to do. He pulls the G-man, basically.
You know, they lost their house because of tax purposes, because of tax reasons.
They gave Von Helton
There's
$500
various reasons why this happens to people, and it's terrible. They just end up indigent and homeless. It's terrible. So this is what my Apple credit card came in. It's very cool.
Oh,
I don't know if you
okay.
guys have seen the Apple credit card, but it's neat. It's very
Yeah,
neat.
let's take a closer look.
Show card.
Show us the numbers.
I want to help people, but I can
What are
only
those
do
three
so much
wacky
as one
numbers on the
person,
back
and
there,
I'm
Rev?
not
Let me
rich,
write those down.
Okay. You know, like regardless of what people say to you about me, and where I don't even know where they get half the shit that they come up with, but
you pretty much
I have
say
two
it.
links for you here, okay?
You fucking stream all
If
goddamn
you
day.
wanna
What are you
help out
talking
with
about?
this and help me serve the homeless.
Listen.
Then I would really love. I would love and appreciate that. Because I do. I give money, man. Whenever I have cash, I very, very rarely, okay, keep my cat. What the hell?
He shouldn't be responsible for anything if he just gives
Shut up,
cash away
Siri.
like
No one's talking to you, home.
Oh my god.
Anyway.
So I think that robot should be removed.
Keep my cat?
She's very rude. Anyway.
She was trying to help you.
Whenever I have cash, I give it. And you can only
Okay,
do that
cool.
so
You
much,
got
guys,
any?
without starting to feel it. Because, like, it's you know, I don't know what else to say to you. I think you get what I'm saying. It's like, I want to give everything I have, but it's not possible to do that. You need money to live, especially when you have children. You know,
Wait,
this is all built for
stuff.
something.
So I got two links for you.
Those are Shanny's kids, and they're not legally married.
Just donate everything you need except for the bare minimum to get by. There you go. Problem solved. You happy now?
All right, so
Because
listen
that's
to
what
what
Jesus
says next.
did. You know that, right?
Yeah.
You can start by selling your microphone. I'm kind of tired of listening to you anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, mic drop, man. Holy shit. That's a
Please don't drop that microphone. It is a really expensive microphone. I wasn't even joking.
Yeah.
All right,
It's
let's
not
listen
a
to what he says.
$400 one that like everyone
I
gets.
like my $25.
The first one I'm
Chinese
putting in
knockout.
there is the official. It's called the
Well, guys,
Revelation
look at the
News Homeless
content.
Fund, and
He
it's
needs
my
this kind of
Patreon.
mic.
You can give just $1 if you want. And
This is
because
through
I
his
say
Patreon.
$1 can do a lot. I get literally like 3 cents from it because the Patreon takes the majority of it. But if I get a
Patreon does
large
not
quantity,
give you
like
3
everyone,
cents.
if people start
Patreon
recognizing
takes
who I am, I
97
become a
cents from your
YouTube
dollar?
star or whatever. $1 from 1 million people.
That's a
guess what?
lie.
$1 million, and that can do.
I have
a
$30
lot.
on my
No,
Patreon.
$1
You
from
know,
I
a
get
million
3 cents
people.
times 1 million. I'll have to do that. 3 cents times 1 million. Well, I'll
Siri
you know,
pops up
bring
again
up
and is
the
like, "You're a
calculator
lying
and-
sack of
and
shit."
see how much that was.
Have a better business plan. Have a business plan.
Bring up my calculator on my iPhone.
3 cents
So,
times $1 million is $3,000.
Times
not that
1
hard,
million.
yeah.
Well, that's why they keep you around as a producer. Math doesn't suck to you.
Yeah, it's
Did you
6
say
zeros.
0.3?
Yeah, that's correct. That's $30,000, guys.
He did 30 cents times
Okay,
a million.
That would be
You didn't get that
30,000.
right.
I mean, I could put up the beloved guy that
He
that-
can't even math
that-
with a
that's near
calculator.
my,
What the fuck?
He got
No.
Shanny all them
Every
fucking
time I pass him,
costumes
he just-
for
he's a
420 to celebrate
breath of fresh air,
420.
Vinny.
He got all
He's
that fucking
amazing.
makeup and shit like that. Now
I
he
could
wants to
help
go
him
get
with an
money
apartment.
from
I
homeless
could buy him the Winnebago that I want to buy him. I want to get him a Winnebago. With that, with
Who do you want to get a
$30,000,
Winnebago?
Buy me a Winnebago.
I could do that.
Fuck.
That
Buy
would
me
be
a
one monster,
Wendigo.
and I'd make a big video about it.
want a
I'd
crazy
go-
mythical
I'd go into
monster.
the
Yeah, I'll make a
dealership,
big-
I'd film all of it. And I'd
demon
make
that
a
makes you go
produced
kill the
video
people
for
you used to love.
that the Patreons would get.
Well, this makes me want to.
Really?
This makes me want to put cash
Okay,
out
thank you
there,
for that.
you know.
I think it's at max
Where's my
volume.
debit card? I've got a PayPal
Let
account.
me
What's
see.
that on his
I'm
wall?
sold.
Sound.
It's
Yeah,
weaker,
see, I made.
like-
I don't know. Honey.
All right.
No,
Pause
never
this, pause
mind.
this.
What is that?
Pause this.
I'm gonna go
This
check
is-
my.
I don't know.
What the
I'm
fuck?
trying to figure that the fuck
That's
out.
gotta
What
be.
is on
I've
his
I've
wall?
heard some really bad itches, you know, for people to give money. Matter of fact, the one I gave people for my Patreon, it was pretty shitty because I'm like, if you like what I do, fine, right? Give me money. I need a new mic. I need, whatever. But I like to give money to the homeless people. I want to buy somebody a Winnebago. When I go out, I just give all my cash away willy nilly, because
So basically, what he wants to do, he wants what you guys to do is donate to his Patreon, so he can give it to the homeless, or his
Oh,
PayPal
man.
link.
I like that comment.
And he
Brad.
wants-
That was
Cash App.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So he pulls a
Okay,
G-Man.
so-
G-Man did
so-
the same exact thing, or with more of a PayPal link. He's like, donate to my PayPal link, say it's towards this guy, and I'll give it to him. And no.
Yeah. Really?
No,
So
G-Man
what's
is Cash
stopping
App.
people? So why don't people just give to the different charitable organizations that are aligned with these causes?
Yeah.
Why
Because
does-
then
why
he
did- why
can't
does-
make a video of
local-
it.
Yeah,
Is
he can't make a video of it, showing what kind of a good guy he was by collecting money and buying some guy a fucking Winnebago.
Who does he want to buy a Winnebago?
When like a small apartment, a studio apartment, maybe helping him get a job, maybe mentoring him to, well, I don't know if Red can really mentor, but helping somebody find employment, right? Clean them up a little bit, teach them fucking skills on interviewing. So even if they get a job at McDonald's, they can be a little bit self-sufficient, But no, give them money so you can just give it to poor people. There's a lot of programs out there. There's websites, local fucking websites that do wonderful work all the time, year round, without getting on YouTube and really looking bad,
Yeah.
It's
Sorry.
just not a good look. It's really not.
Yeah. Asking for money to give money is just no. Don't do that. Like
Like, dude, we straight up come out on our Patreon and we're like, hey, bro, we'd like to get paid for doing this shit. Like, want to help out?
Yeah, just
And
say
then
that.
people
Be
do
more
or
honest.
don't. And yeah, we're not up. If we have a fundraiser going, we always have the websites tied in where everyone can see us on the up and up. So Polston doesn't come around the corner going, "They're scamming! They're fucking scamming again!" or whatever the fuck he does. So
I still have those videos on my laptop.
Oh my god, those are.
I save too much shit,
really,
man. But yeah,
Oh, man. He's a
you
fucking
get stuff
idiot.
like that all the time. It's like, give me money so I can give people money and stuff, Yeah.
Donate to my Patreon so I can help the poor.
Yeah, I mean, like you guys said, you guys want to be paid. You guys have certain goals. Me, myself, I just need a new mic, a decent webcam, just simple shit to, help the high quality production that we already have here at Lassen Studios.
Mine literally pays my internet bill. That's literally what I use my Patreon for. Is to pay my internet bill and then maybe get some new programs for the channel eventually.
Yeah. I'm trying to get enough money to fucking teach me how to do things because apparently nobody will do it for free. Well, a couple of people have tried to help me a little bit, but they don't understand how retarded I am until they start working with me. And then they're like, okay, you're on your own, right? So, a little bit of cash, not a lot, but just a little bit, would help, so I can get somebody that has a little bit of patience that they can help out a, somewhat retarded guy, when it comes to, and I don't mean retarded like fucking making fun of handicap. God damn. But
The clarification there by Grampy Lobster. I think
oh
you're
yeah,
good, man.
no, because you'll be oh he said retarded. I'm like, shut up.
Who's?
I don't think you've ever watched this program if you think we're gonna say that.
No, not you guys, not you guys. Somebody in the chat or some, I've had live streams or been on a show or something or a fucking meme, right? A fucking meme on Facebook, right? That's offensive. You said retarded. It's like, well, okay. Thank you for
Just like
setting
when
me
people say
straight.
that, I say the same thing. What's next?
Yeah. Like, God damn. Have you seen the people that are offended by have you seen the original Jungle Book movie?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That's apparently
Okay.
racist now. Same with Seinfeld, and because fucking people are offended by too much shit these days,
They're putting
And,
they're putting warnings during certain movies on this Disney Plus network about like racial insensitivity.
Oh God, really?
Yeah. Like the
Yeah,
the Siamese cats or whatever, and that one Disney flick, I forget.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Lady in the Tramp.
that. And Dumbo, wasn't it like the crows or
Dumbo
whatever
kind
in
of
Dumbo?
deserves it.
So
Well,
you
Uncle
know,
Remus
deserves
was
it.
kind of. I always liked Uncle Remus, though. You know what I'm saying? He
So,
was like
well,
that
I mean,
friendly little guy.
if they're
Song
gonna
of the
add
South
that
is the only
intro,
one that actually deserved it. Song of the South.
that's what I was about to say.
Yeah.
If they're gonna add that intro, they may as well put "Song of the South" on there.
Like we actually had. Go ahead.
I understand, like Von Helton would say, when you get to be my age, right? I understand, like, years ago, a lot of things were acceptable, right? That aren't acceptable today, right? We grow as a society, we grow as a culture. I mean, I remember like the Polish joke book and the Italian joke book and the Readers Club when I was in elementary school. Ethnic humor, religions, different religious, what the Mormons like or the Baptists like to make fun of the Methodists. There's all these little jokes, and people used to laugh at shit, right? Not because they were trying to offend anybody, because it was a joke, right? And people understood it was a joke. But now, a lot of these jokes, right, aren't funny anymore because somebody got their panties in a bunch, right? And somehow got offended by some shit, right? And I'm a liberal guy. You guys know that, right? But it comes to a fucking point where you're like, just grow the fuck up and get over yourself. There's people out there that think nothing should ever offend them. And that if anything ever offends them, that it should be called out for what it is, right? Hate, right? Now I'm not advocating using like yelling certain things like Rev was talking about and things like that. No, because you can't do that, right?
Sure.
But some things are still funny, right? A lot of our culture is still funny, right? But people are so upset that they might get offended or they might see something these days from the past, right? And I'm not talking about Civil War monuments, fuck. But I mean, if the only thing that happens to you in your days, you saw something that was a little bit offensive to you, that's the only thing that happened to you in your days, and you're not doing too fucking bad. So shut the fuck up.
Exactly.
Anyway.
I mean, I distinctly remember things in my childhood, seeing things that were outdated to the era that I grew up in, and I was like, "Huh, that's interesting."
Well, I mean, you can't walk around at work anymore and slap some chick on the ass and go, "Hey, nice tits," It used to be at work. When you worked somewhere, a lot of times it didn't matter what the woman's position was at a fucking job. It was also her job to make coffee, right? In a lot of places.
Well, that's kind of a good
Right?
thing that that's not a thing anymore.
Right. Okay. So
What,
like I
the
said,
ass slapping or the
evolved.
coffee getting?
Both.
Yeah, because how did she know how to
Solid
like my
both.
coffee? Yeah. But still, there's a lot of stuff people just need to get the fuck over themselves.
Okay. Just with a Okay, Boomer. And then we're gonna continue.
Okay.
How did I know Billy was going to float some more of those?
Well, he keeps on doing it. It's not my
Did
fault.
Billy
This
fart?
one time. No.
I wouldn't say that that's a strictly Boomer position to have though.
It's the definition of why that slur is a thing.
Why?
Definition.
Wait.
Because the past was better and now it's different. Sad.
Most people don't say that though.
No. Generally
Not
speaking, I think
literally.
if you were to ask somebody who was alive, decades and decades and decades ago, hey, would you like to come to this place where it's like not as such a depressing shithole as it was, back in say like settler days? I'm pretty sure they'd take that offer.
I would hope so.
Generally speaking, I think people are more in tune with better now.
Let them go.
The Republican
I
Party was
remember
built
when-
on
I
better
remember
back
when-
then.
I remember when not everybody had a
but theirs kicks off at like the 50s, though.
If somebody had a
Yeah,
six-plate toaster, that was not everybody had a blender or a microwave. All the rich kids had the Pong game.
The Pong game.
Fucking riches.
It'll destroy
Alright,
your
so-
TV set. That's why we're not gonna buy one.
All
You're
right,
not
so
gonna
the
buy
only
it,
reason why I'm
cheap.
The only reason why I'm bringing this up because they're talking about wands and Mutant Bozo talked about Cobes. We had Cobes on, we had one of his videos like on Cringe. Though. Did you guys see what the fuck happened to him, the other day?
What?
Like during
what
his live
happened?
stream? To King Cobes.
What happened to Cobes?
All right, so I can't remember what I was doing, but I started watching them. Oh, I was waiting for the Atlas game to download, so I just started watching them, and he was doing he was just talking like all he was, he usually does, and then he started talking about someone sent him a link to an article about the new school shooting that happened not too long ago, like in California or something like that. And the article in the article it said that the kids were listening to King Cobes CD that he just put out. So King Cobes thought he was behind this, and that they were listening to his music, and now he's gonna be linked to it. He started fucking busting out crying, like he was like just distraught over the shit. And people are in the chat were telling her it's a troll job. Stop, don't listen to it. Like he was very fucking upset. Like he bust out crying.
That's why I don't mess with the Cobes. I mean, there's a lot of crazy shit on that show, and he's a train wreck. He fully fucking admits he's a train wreck, right? But he's a genuine guy, right?
Yeah.
That I mean, he's got a fucking a deal going with Tactical Soap. He makes the wands and shit. There's a lot of people. I mean, I can't watch a whole fucking live King Cobes. I go for more of the clips and stuff like that, because so much of it you can just like go to sleep, and nothing's really going on. But I don't know. I don't understand why people fuck with him. He doesn't beg for money. He's I mean, he has a Patreon or whatever, and people send him pizza and liquor, and and it is funny and offensive at times, but he's just an honest guy. I mean,
dude, it was pretty. It's like it was actually a sick joke. Like this, like no lie. Like there's troll jobs where you get a chuckle at. This was like way too fucking far. It was horrible. I was like, you guys made him think that the kids that did the shooting inspiration came from the fucking Cobes tapes. Like one of his friends that actually had to call him like, the dude, it's not you. He ended up when he realized he cut the stream and deleted it, and it was like, God damn.
I'm sure it exists somewhere.
Oh, someone probably recorded it, yeah.
Adam E probably has it. Big shout out there to the CFO of the Fun Brigade. I don't know if the Fun Brigade could actually function without Adam E anymore. There's a lot of backstory behind that, Underground Railroad kind of thing. Yeah, that's all I can really say about that. But
how's Harriet doing?
Harriet's doing fine. He's back in the back right now, fixing up some victuals.
In the back of the bus? Is that what you're saying, Grampy?
Well, she does. Okay, how far down we want to go with this before somebody gets? Of course, that's where the stove is. You know, that's where the women folk go to make the victuals for the men's. Women folk.
So what's up next? Are we still cringe zoning?
Yeah, we're still cringe zoning. I think there's a video called Maria, Marry Me.
Oh, fuck.
Oh yeah, it's yeah, you guys know who this is.
I already know, because I
Okay,
heard
then
Maria.
don't spoil it.
Now,
I love
I want.
I'm a romantic.
I want to say one thing. I'm not going to spoil anything from the video, but I'm not saying anything at all. All I'm saying is the thumbnail to this video looks to be
have her
a female under the age of 18, and I'm just going to leave it at that.
Oh.
Okay, now I
it's
have
a
to
very
go Google
young-looking
the
female.
fucking goddamn fucking the fucking cosmic god or whatever. Is it cosmic god or quantum god?
Okay,
Quantum.
So fuck you, atheist. Maria.
I'm scared.
Should be.
Will you marry me?
No.
How could you say no to that?
The
I gotta
quantum god.
And that's
gotta
it, the
find
end.
his fucking channel. Who the fuck
God
is
damn
his
it.
channel? The
I
quantum
think it
god
may have
3,
two.
right?
I think it may have 2 E's in the.
I thought it was 3.
Who the fuck is that
Oh,
guy?
I don't know.
Used to be
The righteous judge. Armored
Is there
Christian.
spaces in between it?
Oh no, it
Armored
does.
I can't find this.
Yeah, I
Hold on,
think
I'll send
so.
it to you.
Hey, is Mario out of rehab?
Do you see? Do you see what I'm talking about though, Frank, with that thumbnail?
Oh yeah, no,
I'm trying to see it.
that's. I'm putting
I
that
didn't
in
see the
the chat.
thumbnail.
Grad prep. I don't want that.
I'll send it to you.
Am I to if I'm to believe that picture is of Maria because the video is about Maria, I have concerns now.
Let me hit that dislike real quick. There you go. The quantum light bulb now. That's his new name.
Are you? Oh, you changed it again?
Oh God! Please don't let that be Maria. Oh God!
Okay, yeah. So you see,
I see, because they're at that age where like kids, like white kids in particular, get like really androgynous, like where they're like you can't tell if they're boy or girl for a couple years. She's in that zone, and that zone is only between like 10 and like 13. It's not a huge gap.
That's right about like prepubescence is what that looks like. Yeah. So, not saying anything. I'm saying that you made a fucking video about Maria, this person in question. We've been trying to figure out who they were for like a year now, and that's the thumbnail. I didn't do it. You did that. So don't come sniffing over here saying we're accusing you of anything, motherfucker. You did that to yourself. We're just reporting what we saw.
Oh my God. Have you seen the other names of the videos? They're too long for me to watch because I'm not gonna. They're like one's like 38 minutes long and one's like 25. Like his last videos were Maria, marry me. Hey, babe? Question mark. Heart sign. Okay, sign. That's there. Maria, Maria. Question. Babe. Heart. Question. For my wife. Heart. For my fam. Her. Me. We. These are the videos he's been. Oh my God, he has murdered her. For my wife. I want to watch that one.
Does anyone know what state this guy's from? Because we need to alert the authorities. Holy shit. This just gets creepier and creepier by the minute.
And the video is age restricted.
Oh shit, is it?
Or
yeah.
Great.
You have to be younger.
Age restricted it.
It's
Requested
8
by
gated.
uploader.
If you're over 18, he's not interested.
The quantum light bulb.
Let's go to someone spitting in food. Fuck.
Okay,
Yeah, that sounds
what's
better
next
than
so we
this
can get
right now.
something out of anything else? What's next?
Do you want me to? Do it! I fucking dare you. Wow. Misha. Fucking bitch.
Yeah, come at me.
Fucking try me.
Why don't you get out of here?
I fucking was nice to you.
No,
Ever since I fucking came into here,
girl.
you were a fucking bitch.
Yeah.
Why is everyone a dick to minimum wage?
Don't that you were open and so fucking.
Do we look open to you?
Dude, she's to the point to where she's like jokering, like she's smiling her way through it, like attacking this woman. You need to leave her alone.
Yeah.
Stop fucking around with the girl making $8 an hour.
Why?
And they've dealt with this shit all day.
If I go to Subway or Burger King, I never seem to have problems with. There's
It's 'cause you're not
sometimes
going to Subway or Burger King when it says it closes at 9 o'clock and you're there at 9:01 going, oh, you're open?
Oh,
That's what it
no
looked
one
like
locked
it
the
just
door
happened.
yet, huh?
Yeah. Everyone fucking hates you if you do that.
Yeah, that is true. I love watching those rage videos, like at a Burger King or a McDonald's, when they don't get somebody's order right or some shit happens. Next thing you know, the fucking police are there and the place is torn apart. They're trying to copy the whole Waffle House thing. I mean, there was a guy that got shot over a fucking Popeye's chicken sandwich.
And stabbed. In
That is a
Baltimore,
good
someone
chicken
gets stabbed.
sandwich. Yeah.
It's pretty good. No,
But
we're
they
getting
were
stabbed
shot.
there now. To be fair,
I
a
thought they
lot
were
of people
shot.
get stabbed in Baltimore, so I don't know if it was over the sandwich.
That is true. I lived there for fucking 13 years, man. God damn.
Well, yeah, maybe what actually happened is he stabbed the guy to rob him, but the only thing he had on him was the chicken sandwich. So technically, he stabbed him for the chicken sandwich. That's what
Technically,
I'm
you should have
going
said
for.
thank you.
That is a good chicken sandwich.
Okay, what's next?
Bitch, just spit in my food.
Frankie, you're muted.
Oh, what's up?
We can't hear you, sir.
What is next? Ho.
What is next, ho? What's up?
I'm enjoying
Well,
the
the
man bun
production
so much.
value with this show tonight is really lacking. I told you that Carl's in the back fucking laughing right now. Carl's like, I thought I was a
That's
shitty.
so when it goes out, it's good.
Why is your production value always so much better when other people are on it? Because it's me.
Yeah, pretty much. We don't care about you.
It's Billy.
Yeah, fair.
always-
What's next there, Frankie? You bitch. Say the
Let's
thing that's
watch
next.
racist YouTube wrongfully terminated somebody.
All right.
Okay.
This is Spencer Carter. I got some very, very bad news. YouTube just
Oh, okay.
terminated the Black Authority. They just terminated Jason Black's channel. And I'm not happy, Susan Wojcicki. You are a fucking racist bitch. I demand you to reinstate the Black Authority right now!
What is
You
going on?
racist bitch!
Earbud warning.
What you did is wrong. You reinstate the Black Authority right now, you racist bitch.
Black
yes, I
Authority?
am mad as hell. I can't believe they terminated Jason Black. I love his videos.
Dude,
Susan
after
Wojcicki
Jaws
is a
got kicked-
fucking racist.
After
Susan
Jaws got his
Wojcicki
ass
has
beat
got
by
to go.
fucking
She needs to go to
007,
hell.
His life really went over hell.
Racism sucks, and we demand the Black Authority to be reinstated now.
Wojcicki has got to go. Ho ho. Sorry about that.
Dude, he was so upset by this, he couldn't even be bothered to brush his fucking hair before he got on here and raged. You see him trying to swipe it out of the way when the video started, like, oh fuck.
No, that was.
He was
him
so
being
frustrated about. He was so frustrated about stop brushing his teeth in second grade.
He had a premonition this day would come.
God, what
you see
drove
them
this
chompers,
shit?
dude?
And what about
Dude,
that?
he's
shirt?
given he's
I don't know who the
given
Black Authority
Pastor
is.
Greg Locke some competition in the tooth department there. Holy shit.
Isn't he up to like 40 countries that he's banned from now?
Pastor Greg Locke? No. Pastor Greg Locke is
hope.
just the one that was really good at trying to get his wife to kill herself. You were thinking of Steven Anderson.
Oh yes,
There
Steven
you
Anderson.
go.
Pastor Greg Locke is if you play a video game where it's like the generic character, but you can create it. He's the generic character without adjusting it.
Yeah. He's default one.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so like, go ahead. So I was actually looking through that Maria video, and just looking through the comments because I'm just like, I want to see if he put who the fuck that was. No, that's Maria as a kid.
Oh,
but why can't I marry you?
Why the fuck are you using this picture?
Oh, God.
It's probably the only one he has because she has a restraining order against him.
Yeah, fair. Or she was murdered at that age by him.
It's a picture of her when she was younger, but she's dead now.
It might be the inspiration from Mice of Men. He's Lenny. He pet her too hard and killed her.
Dude, I don't know, man. All I know is this he gets creepier by the fucking every show we feature him, and that's why I stopped pulling his videos for a while. But this is what I had to throw in there for obvious reasons. Dude, he's seriously gone off the rails with the crazy train. It's bad.
Goddamn internet.
Go check him out. He'll post videos where it's just like drawings he's made, but he scans them somehow. I guess he figured out how to do that, so it's not just pictures of it. And it's just like fucking around with lighting around the weird pictures he draws with just odd music playing in the background. And I'm pretty sure it's like I think it's like some cryptic thing about who he's gonna kill next. But I'm just trying to piece it together.
Dibs.
Or
Dibs.
he's got
Try
a
me.
fascination with hallucinogenics.
Well, they're quantum.
So you heard it here first, dude. Billy wants you to kill him. So go try.
I want him to try.
Yeah, give him about a couple more years. We'll see him tucking his wiener between his legs, singing a goodbye horses.
It won't be the first. It won't be the first Bran's ass I've beaten, but this is a different thing entirely.
Yeah, well, that would have been factually accurate if you had not skipped out on the fucking 24-hour show, you bitch.
Yeah, I heard Billy never takes one for the team.
Yeah, that's why there's a
He's
video
cock
of me.
tease.
Mhm.
It's cock tease.
Yeah, Billy. Yeah, I've always thought that.
That's why he did the video, but didn't show up to the 24-hour show.
Yeah.
All talk. When it's
Did he do a
when it's-
video?
when
Did
it's
he do a
time-
video cameo?
All talk.
I think
all ass.
I think Billy was in the 24-hour show for like 15 minutes, and he wasn't even on camera.
I was working on fucking electricity at the time.
Yeah. He was
Geez,
working
what's
on
more
electricity.
important, Billy?
Not dying.
Didn't Benjamin Franklin invent electricity? God damn, don't you read history books? What are you working on electricity for? Benjamin Franklin he done
They'd have
discovered
already figured that out.
Yeah. God damn.
You guys are dumb.
Well,
Who's
Like I said, I've
really
had-
dumb here, Billy?
Yes.
You missed the 24-hour show. So who really is the dummy here,
Still
Billy?
you.
Come on.
More to the point, it took you this long to figure out that they were dumb?
No, I've known that for a very long time. It saddens me though.
There's another thing I've noticed for a very long time is that Billy's a cock tease, and he'll shake his ass on a YouTube video and send it to you, but
Okay, what's the
when it's
next
time to
thing
meet
that we're
up
doing
in
now?
person and really get down to business,
Next
he's got to
thing.
work on
What are we doing?
electricity. Well, you know.
Yeah.
I think Billy's calling for this.
Some people have no idea.
It's the end of the show.
Should have been gone, knowing how you made me feel, and you should have been gone.
That's what you get for talking shit.
After all
you bitch.
your words of steel,
It's Maria.
And I must have been someone else. And we should have
Next
been all
topic.
love.
I hate parodies.
Oh shit.
Keep playing it. Play it forever.
Like creepy Uncle
I'm not
Johnny.
gonna take my headphones out. It ends that problem. I hate parodies.
Oh man.
Also, I'm glad we get to see Maria.
It was 21 seconds he lasted.
Yeah, because parodies suck. Parodies are awful. Don't do them.
It's not a parody. That's that guy actually trying.
He should kill himself.
God damn.
What?
Play some of
Well,
Von
maybe
Helton's karaoke.
No.
Maybe he'll see this episode and he'll do that, Billy.
Be pretty fucking hilarious.
You think he would sing to me?
This is a Trump American. He's tan. I'm fine.
You think he would sing to me?
Who, me?
Sing you
No.
No,
sing
that
you
guy.
to sleep. Right in his
That guy?
arms.
I hope not. But that'd be cool.
Oh, lobster, I need you now.
I only have
see that
the
working.
rights to this one chorus, and
Well, my drawers are fucking pretty well soaked right now. So yeah.
They'll stick to the wall.
Fuck yeah. At least I'll be able to find them later. Shit.
They dried up on the wall. It's good shit.
Like Bondo. Like Bondo.
So that's all we got for us today.
We're gonna end it on the fucking wet undies on the wall, huh? That's where we're going.
Yeah.
I think that's how everything should end. You know?
Yeah, why not? I mean, like
my
last
life
time,
included.
I mean, we was talking about dildos from Dragon's Den and
I agree, Billy.
shit. So I think it's only fitting.
Well, a good
Yeah.
good dildo conversation.
Baddragon.com.
Lots of shout out your channel, man. Oh, God damn it.
Hey, Grampy Lobster, join the fucking fun brigade. Join my Patreon. It's on the link's on a couple of my fucking channels. I'm too stupid to figure out how to actually make the linky link thing there. Actually say like Patreon, but there's a thing on it like my Patreon video, a couple other ones and stuff. As soon as I can get somebody to give me a hand and figure that shit out. But yeah, join the fun brigade. You know, if you'd like to support the Fun Brigade and Grampy Lobster, that'd be really, really, really cool. You know, because right now, like I said, it's the holiday season. We've got our Lobster Studios and Hot Wiener Emporium Christmas holiday tree up. We got our can of country Christmas sausage gravy, a can of Scottish haggis for Christmas. Of course, there's always fucking Lemmy. So, yeah.
Hot Wiener Emporium. That's what's up.
No, I'm not gonna lie. I keep laughing every time I hear that fucking Hot Wiener Emporium shit. It's just, I don't know.
Hot wieners. It's not chili dog. Somebody goes, "Are you talking about dicks?" I'm like, "Yeah, okay." We always talk about dicks.
God damn it. Brian, go ahead and show us out, and we can we'll end this shit. We'll see if we can try to find Maria.
So, oh my god,
We
I
just
hope he
found
doesn't
her.
at this point. I used to cheer him on, like, "Yeah, you got her, buddy," and then now that I've seen that, I'm like, "Nah, man, you should back off." But yeah. As always, guys, like if you enjoyed it, dislike if you didn't, whatever. We're fucking adults. We can deal with it. Subscribe and ring the bell if you're new. Yeah. Maybe that way we'll cross our fingers that YouTube will let you know when we go live or upload. Maybe usually a little late, but they'll let you know. If you want to support us for some fucking reason, that's amazing. There's a variant of ways you can do that down below. Not only do we have our Patreon, but we have Bull's Patreon, our producer, his Patreon is down there as well. His is. You can join the channel if you don't want to do the Patreon thing, because some people just aren't with it like that. That's cool. That's an option as well. You get some pretty cool little emojis and things of that nature. Teespring for all of our merch, that's linked down below, and the Amazon affiliate link. like I say all the time, you're gonna fucking use Amazon. Don't pretend like you don't. So it's literally going to one of our videos, clicking the link, and then buying what you were gonna buy anyway. So yeah.
Oh, by
it
the
helps
way,
us
I have
out
an Amazon
a
wish
bit.
list as well. You know, so
So see, there
and
you
it's all
go.
for
If
the
you want
show.
to, if you want to help him out, use our affiliate link, and we both win. See, it's working together. It's nice. But
Grampy
yeah, all of
Lobster
our
needs a
social
new
media links are
microphone
down
and
there too. So check them out. And I guess that's gonna be about it then. Thank you, Grampy, for joining us. I would say thank Billy,
Well,
but he's been a little extra salty tonight.
I've had fun.
Yeah, because the fucking Broncos suck.
Oh man, why are you worried about us? Why are you worried about us, Billy?
You were playing the Vikings. No.
Do your own thing.
Yeah.
Skibbity boppity bye.
Okay. Real quick, until I can get more
fans. Packers
until I can
fans
get
always
more
find a way to
Bran,
blame on other people.
Fair. What?
Real quick, until I can get more space on my computer because Atlas took up a shit ton. We don't have a post show tonight. I'll do something for the Patreons later this week and stuff like that. So there you go. Yeah.
Thanks, Boar.